Visit abaeservices.com for fast medical transcription service. This podcast episode is brought to you by AB Music Creative.
Sabi ko, ano pa bang gagawin ko? Parang ang daming ko ng may movie, may series, teleserye. Sabi ko, ano pa bang hindi ko pa nagagawa as an artist? Because I want to challenge myself na ano pa ba yung nasa bucket list ko. Tapos biglang sabi ko, oh my gosh, hindi ko pa nagagawa yung teatro. Iba yung disiplina sa teatro. Parang mas na-challenge ako because there's no take two. So, you're more focused. Walang padiva. Ikaw mismo gagawa sa lahat ng gagawin mo on theater. Wala kang plus one, wala kang hairstylist, wala kang assistant, walang ganun sa teatro. So ako lang mag-isa. When I started singing, I used to sing in the church. So I was discovered by a priest. It was really my love for singing. Tapos biglang nakita ako ng pare, ginawan ako ng kanta when I was 9. Original songs so sa 6 Cebu Pop Music Festival. Na-discover ako doon. Hindi ako pinush ng family ko. Actually, it was I don't know, it's not a burden, but it was hard for them because they gave up their life in the province for me.
You. Welcome to the Paco's Place podcast. Rejuvenate your smile with Dr. Lourdes Capelong's comprehensive range of dental solutions. Along with general dentistry, Dr. Capelong specializes in cosmetic dentistry, including teeth whitening, bonding, dental veneers, and surgical crowns. Whether it's urgent care or preventive treatment, she'll take care of you and your smile. To schedule an appointment, call the clinic at area code 323-257-7582. Now send money to the Philippines with no fees. Transfer money to GCash, Cash Pickup, and banks in the Philippines. SendWave is a fee-free app to help overseas foreign workers and Filipinos living abroad send more of their hard-earned money back home. SendWave is available in the USA, Canada, and parts of Europe to send money to the Philippines with zero remittance fees and rapid transfers. Enjoy free credit by entering promo code Paco to get a free $20 credit on your first transfer. To sign up, please click the link on the description below or anywhere you see on the screen. So what are you waiting for? Download the SendWave app right now. And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, my good friend, my sister, Miss Vina Morales.
Oh my God. Finally, after a year, I am here finally at Paco's Place, and I'm just so happy to see everyone who's here in the studio. It's so nice.
Thank you.
Parang ready na akong kumanta. Joke.
No! Gagawa tayo ng album in the future. Magbibilang ang Elka.
Oo,
diba?
Yes. Oo. Siyempre, di ba? Ano yan? I-manifest natin.
Yes. So this podcast
Congratulations on this.
Thank
ha?
you.
Thank
you.
You know, congratulations.
You being here actually validates every guest that's been here on the podcast. And ginawa namin to, ang goal was to inspire and inform our audience na yun yung mga pangarap nila sa buhay.
Yes.
Pwede nilang gawin.
Yes.
Now, you started young. Mm-hmm. And I remember nung hindi pa tayo magkaibigan.
Okay, for everyone who don't know, we're kumpare.
Yes.
Yes, we're kumpare. Inaanak ko si Heaven.
Yes. So, nung hindi pa tayo magkakilala, I would walk the hallway of the old ABS-CBN and I would stare at your big picture dun sa hallway.
Oh, kasi if you're a contract star, you have a photo there, malaki. Sa hallway. Yes.
And sinabi ko sa sarili ko, grabe ang pinagdaanan nitong taong to. She started out young and her brand is so strong. And this was in the 90s when I said that. And now we're, while taping this, 2023.
23.
And your brand is still strong.
Oh, thank God for that. You know, I feel blessed. I'm really grateful for all the blessings that until now, ilang years na, diba? I've been in the business for how many decades already? Because I started when I was 8 in Cebu, Bogo, Cebu. And that's where it started. And now, I still get really quality projects.
Yes.
You know, that, sabi ko nga, parang, especially after the pandemic, it's like, oh, there's still more blessings, Lord. You know, I'm just so grateful. And I guess it's also because my love for my craft. I always want to make sure that I always give my best every time I have projects, even if it's like a small role or a big role, it doesn't matter. Basta, I always make sure that mapasaya ko yung tao, mapasaya ko yung kumuha sa akin, and they always like make sure that they're proud of me.
Sinabi mo, small roles, big roles, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
You always do a good job and talagang inaari mo lahat yon. As we're taping this, you're about to do abroad. Pwede naman natin pag-itin.
Yes.
You're going to be on Broadway.
Yes, I'm gonna be on Broadway.
That's for...
Hindi na Broadway Centrum.
No, di ba? Dati, that's entertainment natin. At
That's
saka,
entertainment kami. Oh my God.
GMA Super Show.
GMA, di ba? Yung mga guesting sa GMA, Itbulaga, nandun
Yes.
Broadway Centrum.
Ngayon,
That's
Broadway.
entertainment. GMA Super Show. Ngayon, hindi na Broadway Centrum, kundi Broadway New York.
Pero bago yung Broadway...
Hindi rin naman New York ko ba?
Oo nga. Oh
Talagang
my
pumapasok,
God.
no? Oo nga.
Can you imagine, di ba? Ngayon, Broadway, New York. Dati
Kasi
doon
magkakapit-bahay din tayo doon. Totoo po yan.
Dati tumatambay lang tayo sa New York, Cubao. Immaculate
Conception Parish School.
Tapos Broadway Centrum. Ngayon,
Broadway Centrum.
Ano ka na?
Bisaya. Sa Broadway na. New York. New York. USA. Ayan.
Before that, you have a show this coming weekend.
Yes, I have a show. It's my second time to do a concert with Mr. David Pomeranz. It will be at the Grand Theater, Anaheim. And this will be on Saturday, September 16. At, dito lang. We will have actually a 6:30 we have a show.
Ooh.
It starts at 6:30 and then we have a VIP
Meet and
parang
greet.
party meet and greet, and then there's like a small gathering after the shows for the VIPs. And looking forward ako because it will be with the whole band, and we have a lot of talented Filipino singers, mga performers before us. And this is produced by Spectra Immersive. So, ang daming magagaling na mga mga talented singers before the main act.
Actually, yung
David
pamangkin ko is
Pomeranz.
performing.
Diba?
Si Shiloh Bailon. So,
Yes. So
kasama
looking
siya.
forward ako to work with everybody. This will be on Saturday, and the next day, yun na yun. Lilipad na ako ng New York.
Grabe, no?
Oo. So, I will be focusing for my rehearsals. Actually, I have very short time for my rehearsal. For Here Lies Love, I will be stepping in for the role of Lea Salonga, yung Aurora Aquino.
Galing.
So, I will be doing her role for a month, and I will start on September 22 until October 22.
How do you feel that, sinabi mo nga kanina, after all these decades, tumarating tong mga blessings sa'yo, and they're big roles also. How do you feel that you're still relevant in 2023?
I feel grateful and thankful that, blessings are still coming in. And then, I still get to work and entertain people. Parang for me kasi, that's parang, okay, even though ang dami ko nang nagawa as an artist, as a singer, kasi dream ko nung 8 years old ako, gusto ko maging singer lang. So nangyari, maging artista. I did concerts abroad and here to have shows with US talents. I've done with Jim Brickman last year, and now naman with David Pomeranz. And ang dream ko is, sabi ko, ano pa bang kulang? Yung pala teatro. Years back, sabi ko, ano pa bang gagawin ko? Parang ang daming ko ng may movie, may series, teleserye. Sabi ko, ano pa bang hindi ko pa nagagawa as an artist? Kasi I want to challenge myself.
So, tinatanong mo sarili mo ng ganon?
Yeah, because I want to challenge myself na ano pa ba yung nasa bucket list ko. And tapos biglang sabi ko, oh my gosh, hindi ko pa nagagawa yung teatro. Kasi iba yung disiplina sa teatro. Parang mas na-challenge ako because there's no take two. So, you're more focused. Walang padiva. Ikaw mismong gagawa sa lahat ng gagawin mo on theater. Wala kang +1. Wala kang hairstylist. Wala. wala kang stylist ng damit, wala kang assistant, walang ganun sa teatro. So ako lang mag-isa. So I do my own stuff, plus of course the productions are there.
So pag-usapan
Iba
natin
yung
yan.
disiplina.
So ngayon, magkasama lang tayo a few months ago, wala tayong alam na gagawin mo to. Paano dumating to?
Hindi ko rin alam. Bigla na lang. Nung nagko-concert ako sa Australia, I did 6 shows there. And then all of a sudden, biglang I had a call from Direct Bobby Garcia.
Okay.
And Lea Salonga. But before that, nakaplano na talaga tong kay David. Only 2 shows with David. And then one show sa Hawaii. Sa Honolulu, Hawaii. Yun lang. And then all of a sudden, I got a call that if I wanted to audition for the role of Aurora Aquino, yung kay Lea Salonga, sabi ko, Teka muna, may kwento dyan, brother.
I wanna hear it.
Ang kwento niyan, ang Here Lies Love, I auditioned 11 years ago.
Seryo?
Yes. I auditioned for that play, but for National Theater, not
Pero
on
same
Broadway.
role.
It's a different role, but I cannot say.
Okay.
So anyway, I auditioned for that 11 years ago. And then sabi ko, talaga? Totoo ba to? So, Leia was so kind enough and also Direct Bobby to, guide me along my audition time. So they sent me a song na sa audition na yun ang gagawin ko sa Broadway. So when I auditioned, ako mismong gumawa kasi wala naman akong kasama. Ako lang mismo record ko sarili ko. I learned the song like a day because I had work that time. And then nung pagbalik ko na ng Australia nung tour ko, pagod na pagod ako, and then they told me, yung Star Magic management ko said, "Oh, you're gonna have another live Zoom audition."
Oh, second call na to.
Oo. Sabi ko, So, medyo sumama yung pakiramdam ko because 6 shows yun, sunod-sunod for 2 weeks. Sabi ko, okay, so I have to sleep early before the audition ng live. But then, they were calling me like a day before, so I was asleep until 12. Tumatawag sila ng alas 9 ng umaga, sabi kong ganyan, tulog na tulog ako. Ang dami kong missed calls ng management ko. Akala, Vina, are you awake already? Sabi ko, when I woke up at 12, kasi nga, I wanted to rest my voice kasi the next day, yun na yung audition ko ulit. I got a call, biglang tinawagan ko yung manager ko, Star Magic, Miss Love, sabi niya, they've been looking for you. Sabi ko, okay, baka nga naman about the audition. Sabi ko, okay, so I'm getting ready. Hindi pa ako nagre-ready. Pagising pa lang ako, patayo pa lang ako ng bed ko, tumatawag na sila Leia, si Coach Leia, at saka si Direct Bobby. And then the first thing she said, "Are you ready for your Broadway debut?"
Shoot!
Sabi ko, kagigising ko lang. Gising na ba ako? Sabi ko, naiyak ako. Sabi ko, oh my God, is this for real? Am I accepted? Yes, congratulations silang dalawa. Congratulations, Vina. But then, it was the production's decision. It's not only, kasi may nagsasabi na it's Leia, no, it has to be big production. And also sila, David Byrne is familiar with me na because I auditioned years back. So they saw me already years ago. So
Grabe,
talagang, it was really right timing. God's timing.
Let's talk about God's timing and let's talk about human nature. Tayo kasi na-excite tayo, especially this is something new for you.
Yeah.
How do you mask your excitement, or is it obvious na excited ka? Tapos how do you handle rejections just in case hindi mo makuha?
Oh, I've been rejected several times, or hindi naman rejected. It was just not the right project for me. And I always believe pag na-offer kasi sa'yo hanggat hindi na umpisahan, ayoko mag-expect. But I will be ready for it.
Okay.
I will study my role. I will study whatever it is. But I will not expect until I am exactly there and I'm doing it.
Pag sinabi mo, you will not expect until you're exactly there. Remember, you said you have to prepare for it, but you will not expect. So may time kang ini-invest dito, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos biglang at the end of the day, last minute, biglang, ma'am, hindi para sa inyo. Ma'am, may nakuhang iba. How do you deal with that heartache? Is that a heartache still? Or?
It is, because I love my job. You know, that's what I love to do. If I get offered a role that I wanted, and syempre, nasasaktan ako, but then there's always acceptance. You just have to accept.
Ganun lang.
It's not meant for you. It's not, I always believe it's not God's will. There's better projects for you.
Hindi ka na nasa-stress sa mga ganun?
Hindi. Kasi parang especially, parang before kasi masyado tayong iniisip na pag nanggigigil tayo, di ba, na, oh my God, I want this project for me. Even, not only as an artist, but personally, yung personal decisions natin, kapag meron tayong gusto, we wanted it, even sa personal life, diba? But then now, parang, you just have to let it go. Kasi, parang hindi para sa'yo eh. Bakit mo ipipilit? Diba sabi nga nila, pag hindi kasya yung sapatos, so huwag mong ipilit kasi masakit sa paa. Diba?
Alam mo, nakakatuwa. Kasi yun ang in-apply namin ni na Michael for today. Like, may thread tayo. Shoutout nga pala kay Joanne.
Oo, ang ating promoter. Like, nandito rin si Dayan.
Hi, Dayan.
Ang ating producer.
So sabi namin ni na Michael, matutuloy ba si Vina? Sabi niya, yes. Anong date? Hindi ko alam.
Pero promise ko yan.
Yes,
diba?
pero
hindi
ka nakaramdam ng pressure, di ba? Pero excited kami talaga na. Pero tinanggap na namin na pag hindi tayo natuloy, hindi para sa atin to. Sinabi talaga namin.
Talaga. Yun nga eh. Kasi, di ba, parang kung masyado mong dibdibin, nakaka-frustrate. But, you'll never know because there's always a reason behind that. Even on their side and on your side. It's not really for you. Or yung timing na yun, baka there might something happen na hindi maganda for you. Alam mo yun, yung mga ganung incident. So, ako kasi talagang nililet go ko na lang. Kasi ayoko na ng stress. My gosh. Ngayon ko na-realize, ang buhay natin is very short.
Yes.
Especially during pandemic.
Oh my God.
Ang daming realization sa akin. Even, just to be kind every day. Always be kind. Treat people with respect. And then, also time for forgiveness. Yung forgiveness sa akin siguro, parang mas ng tinik, di ba? Maski may tampo ka dun sa taong yun, parang wag na, let go mo na lang. Oo, di ba? But of course, you won't forget. Siyempre, di ba? It's a lesson learned, but, you just have to let it go.
So, sabi mo nga, may kliyang buhay. Sabi mo.
Kasi wala nang age noon. Kasi pag sinasabi natin, pag medyo nasa 60s na, medyo doon na ako mapaparating. Hindi, ngayon walang age.
So, kailan ka magsisettle down?
Ayan ang tanong. Parang hindi pa, sabi ko, diba, nag-bucket list naman ako sa Broadway. Ang daming na bucket list sa artist. Sa career ko, maraming bucket list. Thank you, Lord. Hindi naman nagre-reklamo. Pero sa personal life ko, parang wala pang bucket list. Puro mga ganon. Waiting na lang. Nakaganon na lang. Oo. Wala pa rin. But, ayoko na ipilit.
Yun, sasabihin ko. Andiyan ka na rin ba sa mindset na kahit sa love life, wala kang ipipilit?
Wala ako ipipilit. Ilang beses na ako nagpilit, ha? Ako rin ang nasasaktan. At the end of the day, ako rin naman ang nagsisisi na bakit ko pinipilit?
Right.
Doon lang ako. But I learned it in a hard way.
Right.
I mean, I've learned it. I became a better person. Pero kung nakinig ako, di sana, di ba, mas umiksi-iksi yung heartache ko. Diba? Kaya lang, wala gusto ko yun ginusto ko. But, alam mo yun, yung nare-realize mo parang, oo nga, kung nakinig ako as early or ginawa ko ng mas tama yung decision ko, siguro, mas na umpisahan ang tama.
Right.
Ang decision ko or kasi, parang for me kasi, it's not only the person, my partner, na who's in progress. Work in progress. It's also me.
Yes.
So, habang ako work in progress, kung natagalan, kasalanan ko yun, di ba? Na hindi, kung naging matigas ang ulo ko. So, yung di kung nag-work in progress ko earlier, di sana na-meet ko na yung Oo, pero wala. Baka siya rin. Hindi ba kami nagtugma? Oo, paraging may problema kapag ano. But
Or maybe,
in time.
yun nga, I was gonna say, maybe you have to give it time, you have to give it
We're both
opportunity.
work in progress, siguro now.
Okay,
For
sandali,
us
sandali,
to,
time out. Bigla
kung
ako
sino
nagulat.
man yun. Di ba?
I was gonna go there. Parang, meron ba?
Wala, kung sino man siya.
Kasi
Oo, nandun siya.
huling alam ko may alam ako. Ngayon parang, wala na ba?
Hindi umabot.
Hindi
Oo, mukhang work in progress pa rin. Oo, kung nasaan ka man nananawagan po ako dito sa Paco's Place. Nandito lang po ako ngayon.
Pwede.
Oo, mahahanap niyo. Pwede niyo siyang makontak.
At i-relay ko po yung message kay Miss Vina para at least.
Pa-relay naman, please.
Now, you have a daughter, si Siana.
Yes.
Shout out, Siana.
Hello, Siana.
I have your puppy, pero ayaw iuwi ng mami mo as promised. But, diba?
She would be so excited.
So, ang tanong ko rito is, single mom.
Yes, single mom.
God bless all you single moms.
Thank you.
I have love for all the single moms. What keeps you strong? And the reason why I'm asking you is because a single mom has to be dad also and you have to be the provider, you have to be everything. Lalo na you have a daughter, 'di ba? Parang ipoprotektahan mo 'yan. How do you cry? How do you show strength? And how do you, but when you hang your feelings sa pinto, who sees it? Nakikita ba ng anak mo? She's a teenager.
Yeah.
Paano ang Vina Morales na pagkatapos, kasi nakikita ng mga tao is the personality. I know you as a person. Pero without revealing whatever you don't want to reveal, speak to the single moms. When do you show truth, 'di ba?
Okay. I always show whatever I feel, and I always share how I feel. It's just that I am just blessed with a family who's very, supportive to me and my daughter, Siana. I was lucky when she was growing up. I was with ABS-CBN, and the producers are very, they understand my situation, that I am a single mom. I have to work for my daughter, but I also have, she has to be my priority. So when she was young, I bring her to my set. At pumapayag yung production kasi naintindihan nila na hindi ko maiwan yung anak ko. In one point na maingay yung anak ko sa tent kasi may mga artista kasi na minsan nagkakasama kayo. Sino ba yung kasama ko doon na bawal maingay ang bata kasi syempre medyo yun na yung mga ayoko lang mag-name names but mga older na natin, 'di ba? Na nirerespeto nating artista and they wanted really their peace, 'di ba? Right. While you're in the set, on the set. So ang nangyari, bumili na lang ako ng buti na lang may van ako na ganyan na pwede kong iiwan yung anak ko habang nagte-take ako. It was very hard for me kasi that time nagbe-breastfeed pa ako. O syempre, mami, okay lang kasi I'm very proud of that. So I was working, nagbe-breastfeed ako sa kanya. So I go to the set and then I go back to the van. Nandoon yung anak ko kasi baby pa siya. Hanggang lumaki na lang siya sa set. Oo, hanggang na-miss ko na lang siya sa set kasi may pasok na siya. Hindi ko na siya nasasama every taping. Either weekdays na lang. But before, I bring her everywhere I go. And I'm just so thankful that yung mga yung production, they really understand na I had to tell them, ganito yung kailangan ko or may sa school na event. This is my priority. So ang ginagawa, either inuuna ako and then or pinapakawalan ako, binabalik ako dun sa set.
To accommodate your schedule lang. Yeah.
Ito na lang nung nagtutour ako and I'm thankful because this time, she's already a teenager. So kung medyo matagal man ako nawawala, a month, 2, like last year, 3 months ako. But then, online yun. 'Di ba? So wala pang face-to-face. So nakaka-travel siya with me. So ngayon, yun, namimiss na niya ako. Oo, yun lang medyo nakakaano lang when, if she's sick, but knowing that my family's there, I am grateful.
Wala pa nanliligaw.
Thank God, mukhang wala pa naman. 14 pa lang yung
paano
anak ko.
Paano pag may kumatok sa gate nyo?
Oh my gosh, maraming bantay sarado doon. But one thing lang that I really, appreciate si Yana, she's very, she knows that her mom, that I'm working so hard
Yeah.
for her, that whatever it is I'm doing is for her.
Right.
So, na-appreciate niya yun. So, I always try to tell her, I always tell her now, always be kind, always, parang be good, 'di ba? Kasi lalo na yung mga teenagers ngayon. So ngayon naman nakikinig naman, thank God.
Are there
Mas matigas
signs?
pa nga yung ulo ko nung kabataan.
Yun na nga. Tatanungin ko nga, are there signs na sumusunod ba siya sa yapak mo? Mukha bang mag-aartista?
When people ask her kung gusto niya mag-artista or singer, sinasabi niya, I don't know. So hindi pa niya nasasagot. Pero kung kumanta, marunong kumanta anak ko. She sings well. She has a quality na, kasi syempre kumakanta tayo, alam
Yes.
natin, marunong kumanta ito, may talent tong batang to. Alam mo yun? So, siguro kailangan lang i-enhance niya. But for now, I want her to focus on her studies. But kung yung pagkanta, meron. May talent, yung may boses. Pero wala palang confidence. Nahihiya pa.
She's 14. When you were 8, you started na, di ba? Do you think we as parents, should we push our kids to what we were in the past or what we did in the past? Or should we let them bloom on the battlefield the way they have to?
I would rather let them bloom on whatever. I want them to excel, no? On whatever job or work that they are in, whatever they want to do. Kasi sa akin, ako kasi when I started singing, I used to sing in the church in a choir. So I was discovered by a priest. So choir ako. So it was really my love for singing.
Right.
So, tapos biglang nakita ako ng pare, ginawan ako ng kanta when I was 9. Original songs so sa 6 Cebu Pop Music Festival. Parang Manila Pop, Metro Pop.
Yeah.
So, in Bisaya lang. So, na-discover ako doon. So, hindi ako pinush ng family ko. Actually, it was kasi it was kind of
Galing,
like a burden. I don't know, it's not a burden, but it was hard for them because they gave up their life in the province for me.
you.
Para maging singer at saka
Kasi kailangan mo mag-Manila.
kailangan ko mag-Manila. From Bugos, Cebu, we had to fly to Manila. So they gave up their lives for me. So it was like parang mabigat yun for me. Kung hindi ako naging successful, kung hindi ganito ako ngayon, parang ang bigat sa akin, oh my gosh, ano kaya yung buhay nila kung hindi kami napunta sa Manila. So alam mo yun, at the back of my mind.
You still have that?
No, kasi happy naman ako that their lives are doing good, they're happy, wala naman kaming we have a better life. So I guess yun lang yung nakakagaan sa akin na kasi biruin mo. Yun nga, 'di ba? So hindi nila ako pinush talaga. They were even supportive to me. So I will do the same.
So, okay. So, they were supportive sa'yo. So, ikaw, you said you're gonna do the same. How many siblings do you have? You have 3?
I have 3.
All girls?
All girls. Shaina, Sheila.
Sheila.
And then myself, Sharon. And then Cheryl, who lives in San Jose. And then Shaina. Shaina is the youngest.
Okay. How are you as a sister? Them.
To them?
Hindi. Nung kasikatan natin nung 90s, 80s, late 80s, 90s, how were you as a sister? Kasi I remember you were struggling nung mga times na yun din. Di ba? Marami kang, ang focus mo talaga is career.
Oo.
And nagdadalaga ka ng
Actually,
time na yun.
protective ako sa mga kapatid ko. Oo, kung yung pressure sa akin, syempre, no, kasi I was 9 and I was working professionally. Of course, ang daming, nun, especially yung mga competitions, yan yung peak na nagsa-start ka, tapos hindi mo pa alam masyado kung ano yung
kung sino kakampi mo, at saka kung sino.
Oo. So, until, mas naging nahirapan ako when I was teenager. Kasi nung nasa That's Entertainment, doon na nag-bloom lahat, nag-start na lahat. And then, ang dami mong ka-competition sa That's.
Yeah.
Di ba tayo?
Yeah.
Ang dami-dami. Ilang hundreds of tayo
Yep.
weekly, di ba? So you have to shine. And if you don't shine, syempre, hindi ka mapapansin, alam mo yun. But hindi mo naman kailangan na mang-apak or something.
Yeah.
You just have to give your best. But then the competition is very tight.
Yep.
And then, ang dami pang kino-compare sa'yo. So, that time, wala ka pang foundation as a person. So, nagiging parang feeling mo, I want to give up. Parang ganon. May
But
mga
you know
times
what?
ako na ganon.
Ang
Nung
ganda
mayong
nung
teenager ako.
Inoobserbahan ko kayong lahat
Pero
sa
kung protective ako na sister ko. Na
Ikaw?
yes, oo. Very, kasi close kami. I want to make sure that they're okay.
And now naman, as a sister, now that you've established your brand and who you are, how are you as a sister?
Supportive. Oo. On whatever, in their situation. Si Shaina, well supported yan ng family, kung ano yung kailangan niya. And also to my sister, kasi si Sheila is my partner sa Estilo Salon. So she's my partner there sa business naman.
Yes.
Si Cheryl also, when I'm here, very supportive din kami because she's into real estate. Realtor siya.
Galing naman.
So, we always help each other, and we always make sure na we have time to communicate. Kasi hindi man kami nagkikita palagi. Busy kami sa lahat ng isa't isa. But we have our chat group. Sending photos, sending videos.
Puro kayo magkakapatid.
Oo, meron kami. Mga magdayaw sisters. We also have a family. Yung ganon. Dapat hindi nawawala yun.
Okay. Now, so this is you now. Minsan ang tempting i-condense ng body of work na nagawa mo. But you are a household name. You've inspired a lot of women. And naging crush ka ng bayan ng maraming kalalakihan. You've maintained being grounded. How hard was it to be you?
Hindi madali. Hindi madali tayo, di ba?
But
This
I want,
is really
I
hard
want,
work, pure
I
hard
want
work.
people think it's easy.
No, my goodness.
And guys, we have an A-lister sa studio. Kung mga bit-roll actor, mahirap na nga, ikaw pa. All eyes were on you. Okay? Give us a glimpse of how hard was it to be Vina Morales. Sorry.
It is. Sa natin situation, no? Hindi lang naman sa akin. But being in this business and to stay relevant for a long time, it's really tough for an artist. But if you enjoy what you're doing, and you won't even feel it.
Talaga?
Hindi mo mararamdaman yung hirap kapag gusto mo at mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. Ako kasi, and I always want to learn. I never stop learning. Ayoko yung, yan yung ginagawa. Kaya nga nagteatro ako, di ba? Kasi kailangan kong ma-refresh ulit. Kasi masyado nang paulit-ulit yung sa movies, teleseries. Parang gusto ko i-challenge yung sarili ko na walang take 2, take 3, take 4, take 5 sa concerts natin. Pwede tayong magkamali. Kasi sariling awitin natin yan or sabihin nila natin, everybody sing. Alam ni Dayan yan pag nakalimutan yung lyrics.
Kakanta silang dalawa, nasabihan lang ng everybody.
Everybody sing. So lahat naman audience kakanta. But sa teatro kasi, when I started I did kasi Rock of Ages for
you did?
for the role Sherry.
Okay.
So very like for the whole show 1 hour and 30 minutes I was part of the show. Talagang yung focus mo hindi pwedeng magkamali. Nagtatanggal ka ng alam mo yung blocking mo. Pag magkamali ka sa blocking, kawawa yung susunod na artista sa
Oh Lord.
Oo, yung actor. So bawal ka magkamali. So our training is every day. Every day yung training namin, yung rehearsals namin for a month. So yun lang yung ginagawa namin. Yung anak ko nga, she was like what? Wala pang 5 years old. Na-memorize na yung ibang kanta.
Oh my God.
Don't stop, believe. And nagaganon. Kasi every day niya na napapakinggan niya sa kotse ko. So, iba yung training dun. So, that's why I never stop learning. Ayokong maging artista at singer lang. Gusto ko maging teatro kasi alam ko yung nata-challenge ako. So after that, ito naman yung sa Broadway. So another challenge for me na ano pa bang pwede kong gawin? Alam mo yun, hindi ako ayoko yung nandiyan na lang. At saka ako kasi, katulad ko nga sinabi kay Joanne, nag-uusap kami kanina. Sa tagal ko na dito, ang daming talented singers, ang daming talented na artista, mga baguhan man o yung mga generation natin, and then or even younger. Maraming mabibigyan ng proyekto, but then if you don't have the right attitude, mabibigyan ka man ng project, but hindi mauulit. Hindi mauulit kasi alam mo yun, problema ka. Sa production. You know, for me, attitude is really the important, being a professional. To be professional in your business, in our business. Yun naman talaga eh. And respect sa mga katrabaho mo.
Who mentored you?
Well, I always see Mama Mina del Rosario.
Yes,
She was the one who discovered me. They were the ones who gave me my name, Vina Morales. Kasi Sharon Magdayaw ako. Viva kasi yun, di ba, Tito Vic del Rosario. And so I was trained by her, and she always tells me na, always reach for that star. Yun yung palagi niyang inaano. And then one other person is Kuya Germs.
Yeah.
Si Kuya Germs really trained us well, 'di ba? Pagdating sa pagiging professional, 'di ba? And then along the way natututo na ako sa mga kapwa-artista ko that I've worked with, yung mga veterano that I really respect, and I see their hard work and their professionalism na on time, mahihiya kang hindi on time.
Right.
Diba? So, yun nakuha ko yun, and then also honestly kay Robin, when it comes to yung co-workers niya, off camera, yung mga production, napaka down to earth niya, nakikisama yan. So, yun yung mga ganun, yung makikita mo na even in their own little way, hindi nila napapansin, pero napapansin mo yun as a person na parang, uy, kung gawin nito, kaya ko rin gawin yan, diba?
So, na-inspire ka rin kay Robin when he was being...
Ako.
And Robin, by the way, guys, is Senator Robin Padilla. So yung pakikitungo niya sa tao.
Yes.
Ganon.
Even Kuya Germs, diba?
Oh, yeah.
Grabe. I mean, alam mo naman natin kung ano yung pinag-start ni Kuya Germs. Naging janitor lang siya, diba? Janitor siya. Tapos, nung naging janitor siya, gusto niya maging artista. Gusto niya, hanggang naging close na yung mga producers pa, di ba? Hanggang nagpo-produce na siya. So, he really started from scratch. And now, ang dami niya ring natulungan na tao. So, yun yung mga taong parang, ang dami pa because ang dami kong nakatrabaho na talaga na mga magagaling na direktor, artista, sila Eddie Garcia, Eddie Rodriguez. I've worked with several of them, actually a lot of them. And then yung mga action stars na yung iba nasa heaven, but I've worked with them, and I see how they loved their craft and how they deal with other production. Nakikita ko rin yung mga diva
Yun na
quiet na lang ako.
Okay, good.
Mas marami pa nga yung mga baguhan na parang teka muna.
Gusto ko banggitin because you've never come across as being a diva. I've known you through decades and never have you come across to me as a diva kahit nung hindi pa tayo magkakilala. Pag nag-haya ko, you were very nice. I would observe you with the fans from a distance. You were very nice. You still are.
Thank you.
What keeps you grounded?
What keeps me grounded? It's maybe because I always believe that itong lahat ng ito, hindi sa akin. Someday it will be taken away from me. So I'm just like enjoying it. So I'm enjoying what I love to do. I'm enjoying the people I am working with. So yun. Kaya ine-enjoy ko lang yung nangyayari sa buhay ko because yun lang. Kasi 'di ba? Kasi kung hindi ko ine-enjoy, maboboard ako, or parang if I wanted to, kung hindi ko naman kaya at ipupush ko, I will just get stressed.
Pero hindi ka nagdi-diva As in...
Hindi. Kasi, ewan ko, baka siguro pinalaki din ako ng parents ko na you just have to be thankful and to always be kind. Kung may problema man ako, lahat naman tayo may problema. May nagsabi sa akin ito kung may problema man ako, Minsan umiiyak ako. Sabi ko, tapos magang-maga yung mata ko. Tapos kailangan kong mag-hi. Si mami ko pala yun. Mag-hi, yung may mga mag-hi sa akin. Sabi ko, mami, may problema ako. Umiiyak ako, sandali lang. Hindi na maintindihan nila. Makikita. Sabi niya, hindi nila alam yan. Hindi nila alam na may problema ka. 'Di ba? Ang alam nila, okay ka. Okay yung look mo. So, you better be okay. So, maski umiiyak ako, mga tissue na lang, tissue. Tapos pa-picture. Paglabas ka ng car, hindi pwede, okay ka na. Kailangan maging okay ka. Because hindi nila maintindihan yan kung may problema ka. Alam nga namang nandoon ka, may time ka na sabihin sa kanila, may problema ako, pasensya na ha. Hindi nila maintindihan yun. Because they know na, you're okay that time. And you're there, happy sila, excited sila. But then, if you are tired, you can tell them naman na, pasensya na po. Pagod po ako. Doon na maintindihan nila yon. Pero hindi ko masabi sa kanya, malaki pong problema ko. Biglang nag-open up, no?
Pero yun nga. Pero doon sa part na yon, kanino ka nag-open up? Kanino mo nasasabi na, di ba, yun naman nakapalit nun?
Wala. Ano lang yun. Di ba sa trabaho natin, the show must go on. Tayo nga, di ba, minsan may heartaches or whatever, or may nawala sa pamilya natin. But when you have that show, you have an obligation, 'di ba? So you just have to snap it out, you perform, and then after that balik ka na ulit.
Pag bumabalik ka, kaninong shoulder ka nagre-rest?
Usually kasi my family is always there.
So yun, so you guys can talk about it na.
Yes, family.
Okay, pag-usapan natin yung malaki mong problema, Sharon.
Anong problema ko na?
So parang ganun
Ayoko
na yung
siyang problemahin. Ayoko na siyang problemahin, oo.
Now, that being said, when naiinis ang isang Vina Morales, how do you deal with it in public and in private? And the reason why I'm asking, because
tao rin naman ako.
Yeah, I was gonna say, di ba? Pero yung professionalism mo is top notch to the point na people can learn. Na minsan it might be better to just follow what she does dahil you kind of do it well.
Mahaba-haba naman din talaga ang patience ko. I don't know.
Pag nasagad ka.
Kaya pag nasagad ako, doon ako takot. Kasi takot din ako sa sarili ko. Kasi pag nagtampo ako, parang nawala na siya sa buhay ko. Parang ganun. Parang sobre yung tampo ko, parang ganun. But, I make sure if kaya namang ayusin, I make sure of that. I take a deep breath. And I pray. Kasi wala naman akong magagawa eh. Diba?
Parang sinabi mo kanina, pinapatawad mo na lang.
Oo. Kasi parang ang bigat-bigat sa dibdib kung masyado mong kinikimkim. Ikaw rin problema.
So hindi mo na kinikimkim ever?
For a while, minsan. Tapos biglang inilet go ko na lang. Of course, it'll take time. And of course, a lot of prayers, a lot of acceptance. And then if kayang mapag-usapan, di papag-usapan. Diba?
I know that you hate it when you're giving people the opportunity to speak with you and then they choose not to. Alam ko ayaw mo nang, because you give people chances na pag-usapan natin. Di ba? May ugali kang ganun eh.
At saka pag nasa situation akong ganyan, umiiwas ako. Kasi bahala kayo dyan. Ayoko nang makisali, di ba? Kung ini-stress niyo yung sarili niyo, isa't isa, ayoko makisali. At ayokong, I'm out of that.
So yun nga. Okay. I'm beginning to understand it. So papatawarin mo sila, hindi mo kakalimutan. At the same time, hindi mo na isasama ang sarili mo sa mga drama nila. Kumbaga, bahala na kayo dyan.
Iwas na lang ako.
Would you work with them still in the spirit of professionalism? Kunyari.
I would probably.
But how do you deal with stuff like that?
Probably, we better, I guess, a good talk before the project starts. And then from there, I'm sure napapag-usapan naman yun lahat, diba? Pero kung wala, wala na siguro, wala nang susunod. You've given the chance. But for me kasi, kung kaya namang pag-usapan, why not?
Okay. Speaking of pag-usapan naman natin si David Pomeranz.
Yes.
Yan. Kasi may show ka with David Pomeranz this year, 2023, last year, Jim Brickman. Anong nagustuhan mo kay David? Kasi growing up, David Pomeranz tayo, di ba?
Yung mga prom na yan,
yung
mga
God.
theme song ng King and Queen of Hearts. Actually, nakakatuwa siya kasi he's very pleasing at saka nakikipag-coordinate siya sa lahat. Sa producers, promoters. Alam mo yun, yung magaan siyang katrabaho. And alam mo yung gusto niya yung gumawa ng production with you. Hindi yung, okay, I'll do my stuff, you do your stuff. Okay, ito na yung, hindi nag-e-effort siya.
So, kumbaga,
nagsasuggest ka.
inclusive
okay
siya, parang gano'n.
Yes. Accommodating siya. And he wants to be a part of the production. Like, well, of course, napanood na naman nung iba yung nasa sa San Jose namin for this one. This one kasi is a whole band. So, banda kami. So, we have rehearsals tomorrow. But then, you know, yung mga little things na, hindi nga little things yung request ko sa kanya na I know na kung pwede bang we can work together in one production. Alam naman natin na balladeer si David Pomeranz, diba? So sabi ko, Mr. David, can we do mga dance steps? Dance steps. Pumayag na may rehearsal kami, may sayaw-sayaw kami ng konti, pero hindi syempre yung bigay na bigay, di ba? Pero yung effort na gagawin niya, ginawa niya. So another request, sabi ko, pwede bang gumawa ka ng Tagalog song? Can you sing with me na Tagalog song? So surprise na lang yan sa LA.
Oh
sa
my
inyong dalawa, sa inyong lahat dyan na manunood this Saturday. So if he's gonna be singing a Tagalog song with me. So let's see.
So itong okay. Si David nasa starstruck ka pa ba? Hindi na? Or
nasa starstruck ako because alam mo yung mga hit songs yan na palagi nating napapakinggan, di ba? Na parang, oh my God, these are like hit songs. And then, I mean, I'm just so amazed of him, how much he loves his craft. Na hindi, I mean, you know, his for his age, he's doing so well on stage. He still cooperates. Na alam mo yun na parang, wow. Alam mo yun na, wow, si David Pomeranz is really hands-on when it comes
professional
to...
siya.
And very professional.
Diva? Not a diva?
No, not at all. Makikita, di ba, tahimik lang niya, biglang, ay, nandyan na pala si David. Oh. But when it comes to rehearsals, professional siya. He's kind of like perfectionist talaga. Pag sa show na pero nabibiro mo siya. Pagdating sa practice, professional.
And then, yung mga kanta niya, hearing it live, does it still sound like how he...
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yung mga, and yung King and Queen of Hearts, what we're doing, actually, natuwa nga ako nakakatuwa because I'll be singing with him yung theme song ng Dirty Dancing.
Really?
Time of My Life. Di ba?
So, sasayaw kayong dalawa? Oh my God.
Sasayaw kami. Can you imagine kumakanta at sumasayaw si David Pomeranz ng Time of My Life? And I'm the time of my life and I've never felt yung ganon. So, alam mo yung very siya, game na game. Trooper talaga siya.
Okay, so may production kayong ganon. Ano pa may expect ng tao?
Of course, he will be singing his own songs. I will be singing my own songs. Yung mga hit songs niya. And then our production numbers. And then we actually have we have talented singers before us. Yes,
opening
yung
acts.
Opening acts namin before the main act. And you know, actually, madami isa pa nga sa pamangkin mo.
Yeah.
And then sila Diane will be Are you performing, Diane?
Diana Ross.
Busy kasi Diana Ross.
Ganda pangalan no? Diana Ross. Speaking of songs, hindi ka ba maglalabas ng bagong single
actually,
or album?
When I come back siguro, pagdating sa, hindi ko pa alam kasi nandito pa lang ako. One at a time. Okay. That's one of my plan kasi matagal na akong walang album or even a single, diba? A single. I would love to. Yes, single, double.
Single. Iba pala yung sinasabi ko.
Iba sumasayaw pala.
Hindi mo single ka kasi, single.
Hindi, tsaka pagbalik ko rin kasi Paco, may tinatapos akong movie.
Oh.
Oo. This is under Viva Films.
Pwede
After so many years.
Pwede na pag-usapan, di ba? Sige, game.
Pwede. After so many years, magkaroon ulit ako ng movie with Viva Films.
Finally.
Silang nakadiscover sa akin. This is called Sunny. Sunny. It's adaptation. It's a Korean adaptation. Original siya ng Korean. Tapos nagkaroon na ng version ng Japanese, Taiwanese, Thailand. Ngayon naman, Philippine version. So kasama ako. kasama ako dyan. Tapos it's about a high school reunion. So kami yung present, tapos yung past sila Heaven.
Oh my God.
Heaven,
Yeah.
Paralejo,
Yeah.
yung cast na yun. 8 cast yun eh. Actually, original nun is the Korean. Alam nila yun. It's called Sunny. Sunny. Tapos, parang reunion na rin ng mga Viva Babies. Kami nila ni Angelo De Leon.
Oh my goodness.
Ana Roses. Sino pa ba? Sino pa ba?
Walang mga Mikey Kawangko dyan?
Wala. Nandun pa nga Joko Diaz.
No!
Jao Mapa.
Seryoso?
Oo. Sino pa ba yung mga namin?
Meron kang Angelo at saka Joko sa isang pelikula?
Oo. Sila, pa ba? Si Angelo De Leon, Ana Roses.
Ikaw?
Oo, si
Si
Sunshine
Joko
Dizon.
Okay.
Sino pa ba? Oh my gosh. Basta it's about, nakakatuwa reunion namin.
Nag-shoot na, hindi
Nag-shoot
pa?
na kami, oo. Tapos tapusin ko lang pagbalik ko. Kasi inuna na muna yung past.
Ang
So
galing.
yung present kami na.
Ang galing.
Oo. Sabi ko, wow, so many projects. And what's nice is that I'll be working with Viva again after so many years.
Yes.
Alam mo yun? I'm always grateful to Viva. Kasi sila naman talagang naka-discover sa akin.
Right. So, looking back in hindsight, is it safe to say that you are pleased with the way your life has moved from the time you were 8 up to this point?
I have no complaints. Siguro if there were changes, siguro yung attitude ko or attitude towards my situation, kung paano ko hinandle yung situation na yun. But then, kung isipin mo rin, kung hindi ko rin ginawa yun, I won't be this kind of a person.
True.
Yung ganon. So, I think everything just happens for a reason. And for now, I'm just grateful each day. I'm enjoying the present. I'm not gonna stress myself about my future kasi you'll never know what's gonna happen next. So, ako talaga ngayon one at a time. Even with my work kasi nakaka-stress kung iniisip ko na yung
Next.
yung sa next ko, nasa David concert pa lang ako. Sinistress ko na yung sarili ko sa Broadway. Ayoko, sumasakit yung ko.
Para bumabaliktad yung...
Bumabaliktad yung sikmurose ko. Ayoko mo na isipin. Pero, nagpe-prepare na ako doon. Pinaprepare ko na, I have to make sure that I have meetings with, kasi online meeting lang ako. Rehearsals ko for my singing, yung blockings ko, yung mga meetings sa ganon. And then, on the 19th pa lang yung rehearsal ko.
Right.
Kasi they've been rehearsing for a month na. More than.
So
kasi it's
habol
ongoing
ka.
na.
Oo.
No, ongoing
Ongoing
na
na siya. Yeah,
yes, since
yeah.
July.
Pero
so
ikaw
ako yung
habol
new
ka.
addition,
Yeah.
habol ako. But one good thing, hindi naman not the whole show because that's the role of Aurora Aquino.
Yes.
Yun yung kay Lea Salonga.
So ikaw, speaking of in the now, David Pomeranz, sinabi mo King and Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
Yung isang song niyang sikat, anong title nun?
Got to Believe in Magic.
Do you believe in magic?
I always do.
Ladies and
Pure
gentlemen,
magic.
Vina Morales! We'll post details in the description. Supportahan niyo po Miss Vina Morales. And if you have comments, put it in the comments. Babasahin niya lahat yon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, everybody who's on the set. I love it. I will see you guys on Saturday, 2 Hearts with Sir David Pomeranz.
Yes!
And on Broadway, New York!
Manonood kami ni Jaja ron.
Oh, September 22 till October 22.
Yup!